Ah, look at that. That's a great menu. You know what that menu reminds me of? That menu reminds me a teensy bit of Life is Strange. Life is Strange may be the best main menu of all time. I would plant my flag on that. I think that is a very fair claim. I will take suggestions and responses in the chat. Life is Strange and Last of Us 1, I think, are two of the best ever. As always, quick reminder there, and maybe some of the YouTube folks didn't watch the Street Fighter stream. I recently switched over to OBS from Streamlabs, so if you notice any audio-visual anomalies, please do leave a comment there on YouTube, and I will do my best to correct it for future videos and streams. Thank you very much. All right, I will say, as we are approaching the home stretch here on Dredge, I did do a teensy bit of research just for this stream, just so I knew what I was getting into. And I just made sure I know what I should have equipped for this section of the map. So we need volcanic, and I believe we need abyssal. Let's send you to storage, and I believe we need some crab pots. Again, I didn't want to. You know, I played it safe. I didn't want to spoil anything, but I was like, I do want to make sure I'm being a bit more productive on this stream here. So do we have an abyssal? Yes, okay. Right. MGS4 is a great title. MGS4 also one of the all-time great, and this is the kind of thing that doesn't even really exist anymore. MGS4, one of the, probably the best of all time. We're installing things on your console screen. The smoking of the electronic cigar. That is a great one. That kind of screen is gone now. That's like an exclusively 360 PS3 era thing. Like GTA 4 had, no, sorry, GTA 5 had it. Excuse me. MGS had it. Basically, every epic game on the PS3 or 360 had a. You have to sit here and watch us install stuff for an hour. That was a great thing. Okay, so we've got abyssal and we've got volcanic. I just refresher here on the quest. I docked at the old temple in Devil's Spine and was approached by some sort of fanatic. He wants my help preparing a ceremony. I need to light the statues around the temple. Apparently I can find fathomless flames at the shrines of the deep in the area. He marked those on the map. We will go take a look at those shortly. I do not know what we actually need for each of those. Ghost shark. Yeah, ready. I don't have any crab pots. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay. Do I have any money? I do have money. I was wondering if I actually had any money. All right, we will. Let's buy a second one. Oh, I'm too broke to buy a second one. All right, let's go. Let's go find these first, I guess. Alrighty. It's gonna take me a second to remember the controls here, ladies and gents. Okay, so there's a shrine thingy right here. Okay. What are they called? Flames? Founders Flames or whatever? Trying to think if I have any news since I last did this here broadcast. I've been to the pictures a couple of times. I've caught up on some films via the magic of streaming. I finally saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which was fabulous. That was a great film. Now, I remember there was the big mother effing piranha around here, wasn't there, the last time I was here? There definitely was, right? I'm not misremembering that. Okay. A stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving. Two heavily plated creatures locked in battle. A lower slab holds. Okay, so these are, oh my god, these are two Spider-Man logos. We've got a Raimi Spider-Man logo and I don't know, a fucking Eldritch Horror Venom logo doing battles. This is where we'll put our crabs. Okay, that's fine. The little fishies attract the big fishy, that's right. And there's some little fishies there. Okay. And they're the ones with the terrifying devilish laugh. So keep an ear out for that barreled. Nope. But yes, I've been to the pictures quite a bit since I last streamed. Finally got to see Oppenheimer, which was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, don't have anything super interesting or hot takey to say about it. It was another excellent Christopher Nolan film. Possibly his best, question mark. I'll leave that with a question mark for now until I have a proper chance to rewatch it. But it was really effing good. What the fuck is this? Excellent. Okay. I should place this better. Yeah. Okay. Right. All right. How do I get in here without attracting those little bastards? Not this way. Okay. I suppose I do have the banish. I do have the banish. Oh, wait. All right, let's just fucking use it. A stone shrine, an upright slab base carving, two pale bottom dwellers hiding from their fate. Literally the exact two I have. Okay, excellent. No, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the shop or the resting area now because oh hell yeah, okay. Oh right, the quest item. That whole thing. Oh, refined metal. I've been waiting hours to get refined metal. Snowboy, do you have my notifications turned off? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. How dare you, sir? You know, it's funny you actually mentioned not getting the Twitch notification because I did when I set up the Discord channel. I set up the automated messages so it's like, hey, notify people when I'm live. But I did turn off the thing where Discord, the bot in Discord can tag everyone, but I didn't want to. I turned that feature off because I was like, all right, nobody wants that. Nobody wants the everyone tag when you go live. Oh Jesus, let me drop my crab thing before I am. Ah no, let's not do it here, Barry. Let's not do it here. I also keep forgetting how to drop my fucking. Oh, I lost the research part. That's annoying. Oh, Barry, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Holy shit. Holy shit. Which way am I going? This way. Okay. Have I gotten spooked in the last 20 minutes? I have not. I've actually just been relatively calmly recapping where we're at with Dredge, where we are in general on the channel, what I've been up to. I mentioned that I saw Oppenheimer and it was class. The movies are back. It's actually funny saying things like the movies are back about Oppenheimer when it's way more accurately to say like we made that's like maybe one of the that'll be like the last great movie we ever see or some shit. Alrighty. Needlessly fucked up my ship there and I've absolutely no money to repair it. Not upgrading the hull might dick you over big time here. Okay. Okay, I'll just have to repair it. Okay, let's go to the floating dock here. New hull. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, well, it's funny you mentioned that. 500 quid. Oh, God. All right, what we're going to do before I do any more of the before I do any more of the story quest, I'm going to try and get some money and upgrade the hull before we go any further. Oh, fuck off, man. Oh my god, Barry. I have no one to blame but myself. I'll certainly try, though. Let's try and get this trophy. Armored sea robin. Okay, I hope this isn't something I need, because I'm just gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this and anything else I come across for the next few minutes. It's so funny as well that, like, the story came out that obviously after Barbie they're now gonna make, like, you know, more toy movies. Oh fuck. Where's the big one? Haste away. Okay. Yeah, get fucked, idiot. I remember that. Oh, dude, some kind of Nolan cross promotion with AEW would be so funny, because you know he'd fucking hate it. He's never spoken about it. You know that man hates wrestling. You know that man hates wrestling. God, I'm actually almost curious to see what he would say if he was asked. Right, let's actually just grab another one. I know it's low, but let's just grab another one anyway. Oh, you've no room, Barry, moron. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck off. You slip beneath the surface of that. Okay. Load last save. What was my last save? Holy shit. I assume it must have saved when I got back to the dock. Hold on. Christopher Nolan loves MacGruber. I suppose, you know what, we're all fucking human at the end of the day, aren't we? Let's put the flame in storage until we're ready to use it. All right. Let's try this again, everyone. Okay, so I guess you have to be on your fucking toes in this area, because those things will... I thought they were a little bit more restricted in their movement. I guess they will fucking find you at a moment's notice. Right. God damn, this music is good. I've never seen MacGruber, by the way. I shouldn't be scoffing at a movie I haven't seen. Despite its wrestling, connections. Seems like the type of thing I would love, to be fair. I'm not even... What's this? Stone tablet. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, fucking haste. Where the fuck is haste? There. Get fucked. By the way, in channel news, I'm also working on my first how-to video for the deck. Oh, I'm going to become a useful tips guy in the near future. Oh, fucking... Go away. What the fuck is that? Oh, dolphins. Cute. So I've actually recorded all the individual bits for... I'm just going to keep doing this because I just need money quick. I've actually recorded all the bits for said how-to video. I just have to actually edit them and upload them now. It is for how to get the Punisher up and running on the Steam Deck, which is... as I sat down to make the video, I was like, this is way more awkward than I remember it being. But that's, I guess, why people in the people kept commenting on those videos of me playing it, going, how do you get that on the Steam Deck? So I'm working on that now. Right. Oh, 80 quid, man. That's nothing. God damn, I'm gonna be at this forever. I'm gonna stick with it though, because I do wanna get that upgrade. I don't wanna have a hand tied behind my back here for the final section of the game, you know. There's more of those bastards over there. What's this? What's the tablet do, by the way? Is there a significance to that, or is that just like a sellable? Or oh, I got a pursuit, didn't I? I found an ancient stone tablet with a strange glyph on it. It looks similar to the ones on the trader's desk in Little Marrow. I should show him the tablet. Right. Careful. God damn, this is a tough area. Holy shit. Let's go. Have you had a shot at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre yet? I have not. That unlocks tomorrow, doesn't it? That's no, Friday. That's out Friday. Or I have it preloaded. I didn't realize if it's available now. I was not aware. I'm very curious. I know I tweeted about it. I'm very curious about that because I love the franchise. I have never loved one of those games, one of those multiplayer horror games, but no, wrong way, Barry. But I've always been motherfucker. Why am I this has not been a problem for me previously. Why am I just now like driving like shit? God damn, that's irritating. Stupid mistake, Barry. Oh, there's probably some early retails out there, yeah, I'd say. God damn, I need a lot of money. I'm really torn now because I want to get some bombs for this area because I feel like motherfuck I've that super loud. Jesus goddamn Christ. Oh fuck. Is that was it just me, or is that really loud, or do I just have my settings too high on this PC? You can't hear it. Okay. Okay, it's just me getting scared shitless. Hang on, let me add this fucking thing. Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. Wow. Okay. Alert box. Garrett, did you just do that to scare me? I do not need a designated jump scare button, Garrett. Well, first of all, Snowboy, thank you so much for 26 months of beautiful subscription. And thank you so much, Garrett, for 23 months. 2 very impressive records, boys. Greatly appreciated. Love to you both. Let me try and get the audio here. So if you're going to do Barry jump scares, let me at least let me just see if I can do this here. And Snowboy has become our top gifter, which I believe means we're either approaching a hype train or we're dang close. But we are very close to one. So thank you so much, Snowboy, for the gift here. You probably didn't hear that either. I'm working on the old. Why can't you hear my dang? My dang alert box. Do I have you muted or something? Let me see here. Add, no. This is one of those things where I'm like, now, why can I hear it but you guys can't? That is extremely odd. Active. It's fucking active. Yeah. What the fuck? All right. This may have to be a all right. This sadly that may need to be a an off-air fix there. I'm not gonna solve this in the next 2 seconds. But just feel free to know that if you're subscribing or gifting subs, I'm getting jump scared. I'll jump out of my seat every time I get one. So let me see here. Where was I saying here about the let me see. All right, yeah, maybe we'll go to let's go back here and let's go back to a less taxing area. Is this the? Oh no, that's the. So it's Little Marrow. I need to go. Little Marrow over this way. All right. Don't have the. Oh, God, I have to re-equip everything. God damn. Alrighty, let's go to Little Marrow first, and then we'll re-equip all the other. We'll re-equip our shit. God damn it. Do I have any crap I can sell this guy? Actually, I might do. Oh, no, not really. No, not really. Oh, I have an explosive already, which is great. I'm gonna use that. Okay. Speak to the trader. He's some time from you and expects him closely turning over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. He reaches up to a high shelf and brings out a similar looking stone, albeit one covered much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. You found this near those ruins in Devil's Spine, didn't you? Yes. Well, I suspect there'll be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it until further when you reach other fragments. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets for me? No. Okay, so no money out of that fucking guy. Thanks a lot, dick. Thank you very much again for the subs, gentlemen. Greatly appreciated. Let me make haste here. Mitch, thank you so much for the bits. It's really annoyed me. I don't have my my alert box on. It's added, like you saw the visual pop up. It's not making any feckin' noise. Oh, OBS, why do you like this? I could Google it, but I don't want to get off the All right. We'll go here. And we'll go for don't we have like a multi-purpose one that's like fucking does everything? No, I guess not. Oceanic. Me and Snowboy fighting over cash. Greatly appreciate it, Ring Russ. It's okay. You need not contribute. It's all greatly appreciated, but there's no obligation. Where is the? I definitely had a mangrove and coastal. No. Oh, you know what? I don't think I did buy that. There's that one rod you can get that's like the it's basically like fucking everything. But we'll leave that for now. All right, we're gonna just try and just like coastal. Don't have coastal. Right. All right. Okay, this whole area is coastal. Great. Okay. Bronze whaler. Wow, he's big. Big boy. Okay, let's go get the fucking coastal rod. I'm gonna have to. It's nearly resting time anyway. This is getting a bit grindy. This is a bit grindy for me. Like I'm sure you don't need any special shit for the final area, but I'm kind of like, all right, I need to upgrade my hull, and I want to get the bombs, and I want to make it somewhat easier for myself, and I don't want it to. And it's also got the most aggressive enemies of the whole game so far, so I'm like, all right. Well, let's sell this shit first. All right, that's some good progress right there. Okay. Postal. Do you have anything that'll fit in that little slot? Probably not, right? No. Oh, wait. I mean, this one does one extra thing, so. Alright. No, wait, rest, Barry. It's scary time. The plan, by the way, is still, whether it's this week or next, it'll probably be next. Based on the early returns here on this stream, the plan is still to finish this game, and then we will go on to Trepang, the fear-like. And of course, we are continuing Simpsons tomorrow, which I'm really curious about. That Simpsons was quite different than what I was expecting last week. I have to say, I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it was pretty much just going to be, you know, a platformer and not much else. No more room. Okay. Make haste, make haste, make haste. Really shocked I haven't blown up an engine at any stage in this playthrough. All right, we're getting there. Even though, so question actually, before I was gonna just repair my ship because I was like, that'll make this easier. But can you tell me this? If I just upgrade the ship, will it repair the hull automatically or no? Probably not, right? I know these little jabroni fish are worth nothing, but. Slow and steady wins the race. Ugh. Right. I've also, by the way, I mentioned that in September I'm going to play Silent Hill 2 finally, which I'm really looking forward to. I've also picked my other game for September, and I'm gonna keep that up my sleeve until it's closer to time to actually reveal it. But it's a big one, and it's a good one, and it's one I think people will be excited about. No, wrong. I keep going wrong. It's also like a very big omission from my back catalog. It's a game where people are like, "Oh my god, what? You never played this game?" Blah, 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 blah. Repair hull damage. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough to do both, am I? Definitely not. Oh, I am actually. Wow. Oh, somebody guessed it. It is Last of Us. You got me. You see that PS? They put it out on the PlayStation 5. It would actually probably be funny to play the Steam Deck version. Which I think it got upgraded to verified on the Steam Deck, and that was there's a mounting list of examples where people are like, Valve verified this fucking game and it looks like this, and then it's a picture of it not looking very good. Yeah, no, it is not Last of Us. I was thinking there earlier today though. I shared a video on Twitter, a YouTube channel that just came up with my recommendations. I really enjoyed it. I've forgotten the name because I literally just found it. But of a guy getting platinums in every GTA game, the definitive editions, and then 4. Very good video, really enjoyed it. And I was kind of thinking to myself, and he streamed the whole process and then edited it down into a video. And I was kind of thinking to myself, I was like, if I stumbled upon somehow making this my full-time job and I was streaming all day every day, I would probably try and get the platinum in Last of Us 2, which I'm a solid like 40 hours away from doing. But that we are not there yet, folks. We are not there yet. Actually, you know what? All right, I'm gonna make my way back to the Devil's Spine, but actually, I want to keep some. No, let's put you back here. Put this. Yeah, so let's install our net until we get there, okay? And then we're gonna go. Yeah, and let's go Bissell and Haddle. Why not? Just to see if we scrape some stuff along the way, you know. All right. Oh, and also I need to buy more. I need to buy more explosives. So let's go down here south, fucking east. Troll net. But yeah, so a big game. It's also much just like Silent Hill 2. My Thursday game for September is technically a sequel playthrough. It is a follow-up to a game I have done a full playthrough already. A very popular playthrough I did. A playthrough people very much enjoyed. A playthrough I very much enjoyed. And I'll leave it at that. Am I going the right way? Oh, I got rid of the oceanic, didn't I? Yes. Oh, fishing, you're such a complicated beast. And I've actually run aground of many complicated beasts along the way. All right. Coast. Fuck. What is it, like 30 quid a bomb? I've got one. I think I only need like 2 more. Okay. I'll probably do another poll soon as well for what should Barry play next. Although when Simpsons won, the other games that were on that poll are also still on the table, so I might just work through that list first, you know. I've a document as long as your arm of things I want to play coming soon. So I probably shouldn't keep adding to it. You know. Hell yeah. Alright, this is literally still just farming money, by the way. Shadow. Don't have shadow. Oh, fuck you. You instantly lose the trophy if you fuck up. That's a shame. Alrighty. I love the fish market music. 145 quid. Perfect. Okay. Now let's uninstall this, because now we're gonna get our bombs and we're gonna go back to story progress land. Heat resistant line. And what's the other one? I've already forgotten. What was the other one? Mangrove Coastal? Oh, Abyssal Haddle says, Ring Rust. I'll trust you on that, Ring Rust. Hey, wait, I put a fucking fish in my... When the hell did I do that? Okay. Alright. I have another fish for you, lady. Alright. Alright, let's go. We'll go buy our bombs and then we will head back to the Devil's Spine. Hello, weirdo. Remember when I just bought a load of these without realizing you had to pay for them? That was great. I actually meant to chop that for the TikTok and I didn't bother. I should have though. We've got enough that we'll buy the 4. Okay, that's plenty. Alright. And now we are going all the way up north. Haste. And we will hopefully do some fishing along the way to catch us some beasties. Once again, trying to think of any news since I last spoke to you fine folks. Like I said, I've seen a lot of films. I saw Guardians 3, which was like, it was like false hope, because you watch it and you went, yeah man, they can still make good superhero movies. This isn't a completely dead flogged horse genre. It is, but like, James Gunn made you believe for 2.5 hours. Shit. That was a dang fine one of those films, and I say that as someone who didn't really like I liked Volume 2. I didn't hate it. I'm the low man on it, but I don't want to lean into it in a sticky way where, you know, I didn't dislike it at all. And I did dislike the Christmas special. I did dislike that. I thought that movie was just not even a movie. It was a special. So I don't want to criticize it too much, but I thought it was just irritating. It was just irritating as fuck. Like, James Gunn is really far from a perfect filmmaker. I think it's even fair to say he's far from a great filmmaker, but like, he gets those kind of movies, big budget, oddball superhero things, because, and I know this is a cliche, but because he does love them. Do you know what I mean? And while I think he does these type of things really well, Superman seems like a really odd fit. Slightly too normal a character for him to do. I feel like in order for him to get anything out of that process, he's probably going to have to go ham with the character in a way people will probably end up hating. Oh yeah, I talk about like a real, like Bradley Cooper's good in those movies before 3, but it's always just been a bit of a weird trivia note to me. It's like, oh, that's Bradley Cooper doing that wacky voice on the silly little talking rat. That's cute. And then like just turns in a legit phenomenal performance. Also, again, I mean, the stars aligning to just make things work. Like they got the good CGI. I don't know why some people get the good and some people get the bad. You know what I mean? It's they showed up for Mr. Gunn. You know, that film mostly looks great. I have also, in my time away, watched The Flash. God damn. What the fuck were they doing? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I mean... I still don't quite understand why that movie had, with a capital H, had to come out. Couldn't shelf it. I was also reading, just because I was reading about what a big bomb it was, I was reading Ezra Miller's Wikipedia after that film, just to refresh my memory on what they were up to, you know, and why it was just so hilarious that they insisted on releasing the film. Gotta be an all-time lengthy controversies section on Wikipedia. That is a screed, let me tell you. You could waste the whole day reading that thing. I forgot half of that stuff, and we were talking about it in real time, but I was like, what the fuck? Every other page I was like, wait, what? I don't fucking remember this. What the fuck? What a saga, man. Anyway, okay. Let's check our crab pot, which is this way. And we'll use our bombs along the way if we find any appropriate places to use them. Gun gets that you have to shoot with CGI as a tool, not a cut. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I will say though, as much as we can, holy shit. God damn. All right, I'm gonna sell that little. Careful, Barry. Careful, Barry. Careful, Barry. Okay, that guy, that big boy's taking up most of my hull. Oh, that's one of the rare fish for that pursuit. Yeah. Report. Oh, I just have to report the location. Okay. Okay, I will do that. I don't have to sell it though. I can sell it for my own selfish gains. Oh, do I even have room for this fucking thing? I probably don't. I do. Excellent. Where's the... Yeah. Do you guys say great or gleet? Because it is like it's supposed to be pronounced great, is it not? I just realized I've never actually heard people say it out loud, but someone said to me recently that like, no, it is supposed to be great. Gleet is funner to say, that is true. It's great with an L. Okay. Okay, I've kind of lost track of where I'm... Let's check our crabs. That's what I was going to do. In the game. In the game. I saved it. I saved it there last second. I refuse to be clipped out of context. Motherfucker. Oh, you're a determined little bastard, aren't you? Oh, fuck off. Holy shit. You sold her the fish without telling her where to find it. Oh, is it? I didn't even realize it's that same person. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Back this way. Oh, shortcut. Yeah, so I don't have to keep navigating these tiny little doors. That's the crab for the thing. Okay, make sure I don't sell it. Okay, where's the... Oh, it's right. It's along this way, in fact. Man, this is... The fucking... The vibes of this game are gnarly. I mean, they really are. And I know typically when people say vibes, they're speaking in like a cutesy term. Like, this game has great vibes. This game has like terrible vibes, but I think they're cool in the sense of how good it is at conveying them. Let's sell our little crabbies here. Only 69 quid for all those boyos. Well, nevertheless. Hooray! Right. Upgrades. Oh, this is the versatile one. Do I have enough for this? I do. Hell yeah. Sick. And it's available in stores. Okay. Right, so how much are we talking, boys? Not gonna be cheap, I know that. 540, I can afford it. Let's just do it. Let's just put it to storage for now, and we will you in storage, and then we will Oh, god dang it. Oh, shit. I don't have a... Motherfuck. Okay, hang on. So how, it takes a... Oh, I do have room. Oh, I do have room. I do have room. Okay. I thought I didn't there for a second. I was like, god damn you. Oh, no. It's such a specific shape. Oh, that is bullshit, madam. That is bullshit. All right, I'm going to have to... It's always something with this game. All right, and I'm gonna have to upgrade the ship first. All right, shipyard. Oh no, it would be oh no, how do I where do I upgrade this specific bit first? Floating dock. Modifies 3. Wait. Modifies 3 cargo space to also hold rods. Okay. Okay. We're actually not doing too bad on resources, I have to say. Okay, that's all we got for now. And then 100 quid. That is so annoying. Alrighty, anyway, we'll soldier on with the rest of the fucking... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have picked up my crab pot. Whatever, I'll just buy another one. Oh, I probably don't even have enough money for... I don't have enough money for a crab pot. Alright, let's go north up here. One area we haven't been to yet. Or I may have passed through. Oh, you mother son of a... Get away from my shit. I thought that was haste, but you know what? Fine. I'll trigger that. Why not? Oh, fuck. Get fucked, idiots. Alright. An upright slab bears a carving. 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. Okay. So I need to... What are they? Aberrations? Aberrations. Oh, here's another place to use my... Hell yeah. Okay. Is there a technique to pulling aberrations? You pretty much just have to get lucky, right? Are they more common at night? Oh, fuck off, you little bastards. Where's your mama? Where's your mama? I don't want normal fish. I want a freak. There's a glow it gives off when you can catch aberrations. Okay. All right, let's Actually, let's make our way back to the shop and see if we find anything along the way. Nope. You fuckers. Where's there? I need some fucking... On a cooldown still, shit. Alright, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Cusk eel. Is there an increase in the glows and the chances for aberrations at night? Probably not, right? I've seen no indication of that. Alright. Let me just look around a little bit more at nighttime here. I haven't done much nighttime in this area. I wonder why. I'm not even seeing many places to fish. Let's run around here. Okay, it didn't give me the dock option. I assume I literally just saved myself from a crash. This game is missing a big PS2 style wall to get back to being a metaphorical wall. Is it a difficulty wall? I feel like this is it. I feel like we're kind of there. This isn't as bad as this moment would be in a PS2. I'll say that. But I feel like we've come to a little bit of a screeching halt here. Right, so we need another crab. Let's check our crab pot again. I'm fairly sure I need to pick it up, but let's check it anyway. You know, actually, funny you mentioned Hulk. Actually, I started playing Hulk Ultimate Destruction again on the Steam Deck, just for funsies. I will say it's a lot less stressful off of here. A lot less. Alright, I'll repair that later. Let's keep looking for aberrations. What in the name of Jesus was that? Oh, whales. What's up, boys? You guys are alright. You guys are alright. This game and Dave the Diver both stick by the conventional logic that whales and dolphins are cool, and you don't want to fuck with them. There's like a shimmering effect above the area where you fish. I will say, if you see me fishing in areas that don't look like aberrations would be there, I am just fishing for like money also. Oh, I don't have any. Okay, well that's alright. Oh, fuck off, you little shit. Little bastard. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, that's them. Barry, you moron. Holy shit. They were really slowing me down there. Wow. Come on, boys. Give me some aberrations. Oh, you... I should probably get back to... Probably get back. Oh shit. There's Mama right there. Look at this fucking orange. Oh my god, this is cool looking. As the camera freaks out a little bit, but that's fine. Pressing through all my buttons here. Okay, I gotta go south to get to the... Fuck off, you little bastards. Fuck off, all you little bastards. No. Absolutely eat shite. Right. Atrophy spell can also help catch aberrations. Okay. Okay. I forgot about that actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're gonna drop a crab pot, and then we'll try and use atrophy to catch something. Okay. Let's drop crab pot. Let's just drop it here, and then we would and we'll never be so lucky to do it right here, but excellent. Right. Oh, there's a take all button, Barry. Holy shit. All right. Let's sell our non-deformed fish pals. All right. And the that one was this. It's this one all the way over here, isn't it? What are you? Oh, shark. Oceanic. I don't have that. Oh, volcanic. I do. Sick. Do a little bit more exploring here. You were dead right about upgrading the hull, by the way, Ring Rust. I would have regretted doing this section without that. I do need wood for my net upgrade. Yeah. get our haste out here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Careful. This way. That's fine. Just go over here and burn them. Get fucked, loser. Alright. And I'm going to equip haste. I'm really tempting faith here. Faith? Tempting faith, Barry. Way to go. Right. Loading dock. Alright. Just the one. Okay, we're nearly there. Okay, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. Tempting faith. If this is a podcast, that would be the episode title. Hopefully I can come across one of those gears, one of those upgrade pieces, and I can upgrade my net slots soon. Oh, let's check our crab pot while we're here. Same bastard as we already have. Okay. I mean, I'll take him because he's probably worth money. And we'll use atrophy again and see what it gets us. No, you little shits. Fuck off. Oh my god, you are relentless, you little bastards. Oh, now you give up as soon as I fucking get here. Excellent. Sounds like a TV drama that would air on Fox in 2004. Yeah, like from the same production company as like Seventh Heaven, which my mom absolutely loved, obviously. I've seen an insane amount of Seventh Heaven. Probably wouldn't shock people to learn Seventh Heaven was pretty popular in Ireland. I don't think people are gonna fall out of their chairs at that one. Oh dear. Oh, I hope it allows me to use two of the same freak fish. I assume it will. We'll find out. We're about to find out in a couple of seconds. No, vanish. Yeah, Mama likes to hang around in this territory. Mama Piranha. Any two aberrations. Okay, hell yeah. Storage. And what the fuck is this? Encrusted talisman. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Okie dokie, video game. The little I'm defeated noise is great. Sound design is just, I know I've said it multiple times, it's outrageously good in this game. Oh, that thing I picked up is a rod? What? Shipyard. Repair all. Back to the dry dock. Or the floating dock, rather. Few rods. And we'll go here. Let's take a look at this fucking thing. Encrusted talisman. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Fishing speed. Oh, so is this like... Okay, hang on. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, oceanic. So is this, if you put it in a rod slot, it will work better? Or it'll improve your... Okay. I mean, increases the odds of catching aberrations. It would have been useful for that last segment. Whatever. Okay, well, I actually won't equip that just yet because I don't think that's super useful to me right now. Imagine going to see Blue Beetle. I mean, it's gonna, like, the reviews are okay, but it's just, to me, it's just kind of like, I watched the trailer. The trailer was on before Oppenheimer, and it was like, actually, no, was that right? Is that where I saw it? I don't know. I saw it in the cinema recently, and I was like, it looks completely inoffensive, but it's like, it looks like a movie that would have done well 3 or 4 years ago at the absolute peak of comic book mania, brother, running wild, when any old thing that was just passable was getting an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes and doing $500 million. Do you know what I mean? Now, when, I mean, people are trying to say we're in superhero fatigue or we're not in superhero fatigue. The truth is kind of, we're not really in the fatigue, but we're in the point now where if it doesn't look actually really good, it's not going to do well. And it doesn't look like a film people will go out of their way to see. Maybe we'll be wrong. Yeah, as Rigmar said, it would have made 600 million in 2019. I mean, and again, it didn't look like bad or offensive, but it just looked like one of those middle of the road MCU films from a while back. I will say this though, it doesn't look like it has the DC stink on it. You know what I mean? It looks like it has a bit of heart to it. Speaking of people on Twitter claiming it's underrated, it seems like every other day Google recommends, do you want to read this article about David Ayer saying, please release my version of Suicide Squad? I'm like, I don't, Google. I don't want to read that. Stop showing it to me. Stop showing it to me. It's just like every goddamn day that guy is back on it. And it's like, yeah, I get it. I do believe he was railroaded, don't get me wrong, but it's just like people pining for the release of a film that you know is not going to be that good. Motherfuck. Okay, I think I need to buy another pot and put it somewhere else. You know what, Mitch? Now that you reference it, I have never seen Daredevil, the Affleck Daredevil. Let's actually just pick this pot up. Yeah, let's pick this up. Yeah, I've never seen Daredevil. I know multiple people, and multiple people whose opinions I do trust to a degree. I know multiple people who are like, the director's cut, not the theatrical, but the director's cut of the Ben Affleck Daredevil is fantastic. I know people who think that. And again, I'm not judging because I haven't seen it, but that is a thing I hear every now and then. I have not seen it, and I do really like the Netflix Daredevil and the Netflix Punisher, but have not made it my business to watch that Affleck one. Yeah, I really don't want to be a Twitter pervert about it, but I do want to see the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever. I mean, yeah, but it's very hard to talk about it without being lumped in with, all the other freaks who do all the other whining about DC, please release X cut of X film. You know what I mean? Like many people my age, I am something of a Batman Forever truther because it was the first one I saw. It purely it is mostly a nostalgia thing. I've watched it in the last few years, and I think people lump it in with Batman and Robin. I think that's not fair. I think that's not fair at all. But it is also there are also people in my age group and me, people including me for years did like pretend that was a more special film than it actually is. It is probably perfectly fairly rated, the original Batman Forever, but yeah, please do release the cut of that film where Val Kilmer has like a face-to-face confrontation with a big physical prop 8-foot tall bat that represents his subconscious. Please release that. Please release that. I had to actually, speaking of weird DC cancelled projects and director's cut and all this other crap, I did have to explain, after we watched The Flash, which she obviously despised, I did have to explain to my girlfriend. She was like, what was the Nick Cage thing? And it's just one of those things, you feel like a fucking idiot explaining it. I'm like, years ago, Kevin Smith was writing a Superman movie and the studio were being weird about it and saying he has to look different, he has to look nothing like Superman and fight a big spider, and he was like, that's silly. And so he wrote a treatment for the script, and then Tim Burton was directing it, and Tim Burton didn't want Kevin Smith to direct it, and so it ended up not happening. And it took me 30 seconds to explain, but I was like, it was not worth it to justify that scene in the film. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen The Flash. They do fucking the Nick Cage Superman, they have it in there. I realize all of the multiverse stuff in all big films now is all completely soulless. The stuff in The Flash is so transparently like pathetic and teacher me too, please give me attention. Like it's so shit and so shitting your pants so you can have a bit of attention at someone else's birthday party. Like all the dead actors completely tasteless and horrible that they're in there. But even like Keaton, who is a big part of the marketing, and Supergirl, I forget the actress's name. Motherfuck. Like all completely like no actual purpose to the plot, because by virtue of the multiverse timeline jumping nature of the plot, the existence of Keaton's Batman and that Supergirl character has nothing to do with the plot. They bring them in for the middle act, and then they have nothing to do with the actual conclusion of the story. It's pathetic. It's so fucking pathetic. Yeah. I also, agree. The Snyder, it was such a perfectly shit conclusion to a shit story that the Snyder Cut ended up being good. Like, it was so annoying. Those people were being really irritating about it. Yes, DC were being dicks and fuck Joss Whedon and all that other stuff, but it was like the people who wanted that movie were being complete arseholes about it, and you didn't want them to get it because you felt like they didn't deserve it. And then if it did come out, you were hoping it was shit so they would shut the fuck up about it, and then it was actually really good. And I did really like it, and I hate Zack Snyder's films. But that movie being good then galvanized everything and just made it so people would just get more interminable on the subject of releasing alternate cuts of films. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, Keaton. It wasn't quite Harrison Ford levels of I'm just here to collect a check, do not expect anything from me. He wasn't that bad. I think he gave a little bit of a shit, but it was not any kind of special performance. It really was. I love anytime Nolan's asked about like making another Batman or another superhero ending. He's just like, no, not even. Oh, you know, it was a wonderful time in my life, and we made some very special things, but I've moved on. He's just like, no, I will not. No, stop asking me. Stop asking me that. He's also like that about television, which I think he'd make a great TV show, but it's not his passion. He wants to make motion pictures on the big screen with 700-yard reels of film. That's what he wants to do, and fucking fair play to him. He's the boss at it. So let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah. Christian Bale's a little bit more diplomatic. He's always, when he's asked like, would you be Batman again? He's like, oh, you know, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do it without Chris, which is like the politest way ever, because he knows Nolan won't. So he can say, oh yeah, you know, we made something cool, but I wouldn't do it without Chris. And Nolan's like, get out. Don't ask me that question anymore. Oh dear. Old Man Beetlejuice. Yeah, I forgot. Like, is Beetlejuice? That's a direct to stream. I can't keep track of all these reboots. I can't. I don't even know who's making that. I don't know who has the right. That's Warner Brothers, isn't it? Oh, cinema. All right. So so we're clear. Actually, you know what I should do? Let's stop here for a second. I'm gonna buy more crab pots and let's just throw them all over this fucking all over this section of the map, because we just need one more crab, a big scary Spider-Man logo crab. I really haven't used the crab pots very much over the course of this game anyway. If the script is right. Yeah, that's another great one. Yeah. Raimi's been doing a little bit more of the old, you know, oh, I could be, you know. He's been doing a little bit more of the old, oh, I could, you know, we could, you know, if the script was right, you know, I would love to work with Toby and Sony and blah blah blah. Because obviously that last Spider-Man made $70 bajillion. I'm not gonna say Raimi is washed because of Doctor Strange 2. Like, I think that would be completely unfair. But I watched that movie and I was like, this fucking stinks. And he you know, it's been a while since he made a banger. And if he said, I'm coming back, Toby's coming back, we're making Spider-Man 4, and it's with it's with 2023, 2024 Sony and Marvel, I'd be like, ugh. Like, there's just no fucking way I'd be interested in that. I mean, he got some of the Raimi cool stuff in Doctor Strange. That is also why I don't hold Doctor Strange 2 totally against him, because it's like he and a million other directors have said, it's like those films are like half made without them. It's so, like, I know this is the lowest hanging fruit imaginable and it's the most talked about thing to death, but it's like people are fucking storyboarding and shooting and CGI animating those films before a fucking director even steps onto a set. It's like I really can't. That's why I'm like, I don't want to say he's washed, but I was like, Doctor Strange 2 was shit, and it's just like, you know, but I believe I saw that fucking Oz movie in the cinema. I have no idea why, because I wasn't going to the cinema a lot when I was like, when I was that age, and that was obviously dreadful. I did appreciate him, and this also goes for Gunn as well. Getting some real old kind of 80s ownage into their like, you know, fantasy kids films. Because, you know, in the heyday of like Indiana Jones and shit like that, it's like, hey, your kids movies had people getting fucked up in it. No geysers of blood, but people were getting fucked up in those movies. That's not really a thing anymore. It's all shitty laser fights. Guardians 3 and Doctor Strange 2 has some gnarly, pushing the limits of a family film ownage in it, which I do really appreciate. I'm gonna rest here so we can skip a day and see if there's anything in those crab pots. Need to drop the crab pots at a depth of 25 to get the other one. Okay. Yeah, I get the impression he's done with horror. Yeah, for exactly the same. Because he if he wanted to make one, he could. You know what I mean? There'd be no shortage of that. Drag Me to Hell is really good. I like Drag Me to Hell. Some people hate that movie. I don't quite know why. Nothing. Okay, what depth is that at? Okay, that's at the right depth anyway. So maybe that'll get us. While we're waiting for these pots to fill, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take the flames we do have and we're gonna put them in the plot place they're supposed to go. I haven't seen Drag Me to Hell in years, but I'll make the missus rewatch it. She'll hate it. She'll like it, but she'll hate it. This is a real fucking highly specific pull. I may be wrong, which is what I'm going to ask it as a question. The actress in Drag Me to Hell, that's McKenna, right? From the extremely short-lived Nickelodeon series Tucker. Or I guess it was just NBC series in the US. That's her. Look at all this rot. Where the fuck did I get all this fucking... Have I accidentally been storing fish in here? Wasting money? Didn't realize the gap between his last film. Yeah, Doctor Strange was like a little bit of a comeback. You know, he was kind of done. I mean, he's a very hands-on producer with like Evil Dead and stuff. So it's not like he's out of Hollywood, but I feel like if you've ever read his interviews about like Spider-Man 3, like he fucking hates that film. He fucking hates it. I think he seems the type of guy that he's made some clunkers in his time, but when a film comes out that he really hates, I think he takes it really personal. It's like, so that came out, and then like 2 or 3 years later, he had that Oz movie, which I've never read him talk about it, but I'm sure he wasn't happy with it. So you know, I think I feel like he was pretty bummed with his own directorial efforts there towards the end of the 2000s. Thank you for confirming, Snowboy. I assume Tucker is not online anywhere. It also probably doesn't hold up worth a shite. I thought it was great when I was a kid because it was like slightly edgy for a kid's show, but not really. I have tried to go back and watch Spider-Man 3 a bunch and relitigate it and give my boy Sam his... I just don't like it. I just do not like it. I'm kind of less bothered by the things that kind of made the headlines back in the day, the villain creep and things like that. I just think it does this weird thing where it treats, I think I've talked about this on stream before. It treats the Venom stuff with, and again, one of the things Raimi's talked about is he doesn't like that character. So of course this is the weak point of the film. It treats the Venom stuff as super comedic until it suddenly 2 hours in decides, no, actually this is hyper serious, and I'm like, eh. Those first two films, they balance the comedy and the seriousness and the pathos and the heartache. It balances all that stuff so well, and in Spider-Man 3 it just kind of feels like we're doing comedy dancing with silly haircuts, and then just before the scene where he takes off the suit, he has to punch Mary Jane. It's like, oh yeah, remember? Oh yeah, by the way, he's supposed to be a villain. So that has to happen. It's very much a main eventer being booked as a comedy heel. That is my gripe summarized with that aspect of the film. I don't hate it as much as I and a lot of other people did in 2007. But I have not been able to revisit it and go, yeah, no, this is fucking great, actually. They're so fucking wrong. The Sandman sequence is incredible. You know what else is great about the Sandman sequence? The music in that sequence. You mentioned the Venom theme. The music in the Sandman sequence. The music in those movies is phenomenal. I mean, if we want to speak very broadly about why Hollywood sucks now and superhero movies suck, music is just like the last thing they do. They slap a placeholder song on there like it's just the least important thing in the world. There's like no good scores in superhero films. Even superhero films with good soundtracks like James Gunn movies, it's all pop songs, which when you do it well is great, don't get me wrong, but there's no good scores anymore. Those three Spider, that is one area that even the third Spider-Man film has, is just fantastic music. This fucking ugly bastard again. God damn. I do think there is a degree of Raimi trying to like get back at people with how he did the Venom stuff, because he's been very frank about not wanting to do it. So it would make sense that he would do it in as kind of, I'm not doing this the way, you know, I don't want to do this, so this is how I'm going to do it, you know. Ah, fuck it. The guy who did the Oppenheimer score did Black Panther 2? There we go. Alright, let's fucking get back before shit kicks off too much. Are we near the crab thing? No, but it's on the way back. Okay. Okay, please let us try and survive this. So yeah, obviously I just kind of said Oppenheimer was great and I didn't talk about it too much. The music is like I tweeted that I tweeted like watching Oppenheimer is like the first time humanity saw a film. Do you know what I mean? It is like every, oh god, we're gonna die on our way back here. I don't have my banish, do I? No. Could I teleport? Okay, let's I'm gonna manifest here because I don't want to get sunk. Okay, I was not doing well there. That was a panic move. Hopefully my crabs hold up till tomorrow. Okay, please let this still work in the story progressing thing that I needed to do. The flame or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, the soundtrack. I was looking up just earlier today. In fact, I was looking up who did the score for Oppenheimer because I knew it obviously wasn't Zimmer. It didn't sound like him. It was you know, it was. I didn't think it was someone a usual Nolan partner. And I was looking up and I was on Letterboxd and I was like, James Woods was an executive producer on this fucking movie. They just show up every now and then and say we need more scenes where they talk about how bad the communists are. Okay, all that shit can get infected. I don't care so long as I can use it for plot advancement. Like James Woods is like that is the first time I've seen him get a Hollywood credit in a while because he's a full-time like culture war tweeter these days. I have no idea what he was doing on that film, but whatever. Far be it for me to question Mr. Nolan. The amount of people who just show up in Oppenheimer is so funny. Like it is probably going to be the ultimate one of those films. Like it's crazy. Me and my girlfriend both kind of said early on. I won't get into specifics of what his character does, but Rami Malek like just casually shows up in that film like a half hour before he has any meaningful dialogue. I'm like, what is going on? Chris Nolan, you've just got Oscar nominated people just hanging out, just fucking hanging out in this movie. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. You know, just like little old Jack Quaid. Josh Peck, obviously, it's very funny. Just very funny seeing him. It's just very funny seeing him. Also, so my girlfriend mentioned to me when we were leaving, wow. She was like, she overheard someone say, like, oh, it was all right, but I just think they didn't explain things enough. And I was like, you know what? To cut some slack, I was like, as far as modern films go, where everything is spoon-fed to you, I suppose it's moderately complicated. But I also felt like they could not have possibly explained it anymore without just holding your hand and grinding the film to a standstill. I thought for the amount of things going on in that film and the amount of things you need to keep on top of, I thought they did a pretty fucking good job, you know, which is also a thing Nolan never usually cares about. He's happy for you to be fucking confused if you hate it. Like if you, it doesn't matter if you hate it. He's like, this is the film. This is the film. Don't give a shit. I thought, all things considered, I thought it was a pretty, for as heady as it is, it's decently concise, I thought. Right, here's the moment of truth. Will my little, like, rotting crab be taken at this thing? Garrett, so did I. I thought they're literally going to have this guy literally just be in the background of a film. Let's just bin these rotting things here. All right. What the fuck are these? I don't really have the luxury of checking right now, but I'll check later. I do still have my banish. I've not yet used my banish today. Oh no, we're right by the dock anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, I think they get information across, considering the volume of it. I think they get it across absolutely perfectly. I think again, I kind of understand where Joe cinema goer might be a little lost, but I'm like the movie's already 3 hours long. They couldn't really slow it down and explain it any more than they did. You know what I mean? Oh, this is just like stuff to sell. This is just like I can go back to your man. What's his face? Downey Jr. also great in it, obviously. It's one of those movies that I'd say a bunch of people were rubbing their hands together thinking, I could get an owl Oscar out of this. Historical drama, Christopher Nolan. I get to put on like a ball cap and a wig and prosthetics to make me look super old. Oscars love that shit. Downey Jr., half the rest of the cast, they were like, oh yeah, I'm getting me something that is. Speaking of ball caps, although it is not a ball cap, it is an actual shave. A very questionable haircut shaved onto an actor. I did watch Blackberry since I last streamed, which is a fantastic. I caught up on some 2023 films while I was away, and I was like, okay, this year's been all right. It's been pretty good. Blackberry's fucking great. And as I've been tweeting, I'm kind of fuck off. You little bastards, I'm sick of yous. Oh shit, I'm getting turned around here. Alright, sorry. Yeah, I'm in the midst of watching Nirvana, the band, the show for the first time, which is obviously Matt Johnson, which is the Blackberry director, and he's also in it. And I mean, that guy is a talent, let me tell you. Also, two things that could not be more different. Yeah, like Nirvana, the band, the show, extremely like weird, irreverent, referential, low budget mockumentary you know. And then BlackBerry is like this like legitimately really good like tech bubble drama comedy thriller thing with Glenn Howard, and you look at Glenn Howard and you're like, oh, this seems memey, and then it's actually class, and it's like I also kind of assumed the worst with BlackBerry. First of all, because I didn't know any of Johnson's work when they announced that film. A buddy of mine loves Nirvana the band, the show, and he's been telling me to watch it for years, but I only have it until very recently. And then also when they announced Howerton to me, it gave me that Nick Cage thing where I was like, oh, we cast Dennis as this crazy CEO. I was like, I don't know if I give a shit, but he's fucking great. He's fucking great, and he's like funny, but not too funny, and like kind of scary and off-putting in parts. It's BlackBerry is great. BlackBerry is fantastic. It really is. It has all the things you want also from a doomed tech startup movie. It has all that stuff. It's really, really good. I did think I will go see it. I will probably see it in the cinema when it comes out because it was really good. One of those ones where I think it would be really good to see with a crowd, although I imagine it will probably not draw the biggest crowd imaginable. Do I need to go talk to the fanatic? The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. Say nothing. Just let him do his thing. The wind picks up, swirling sea sprays around the altar. A cold blue flame rises at the sun from the sodden wood at his feet. Say nothing. The freezing blaze claims his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. God rest him. Inspect the fire. Pocket watch. Hell yeah, brothers. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Clock hand spinning wildly below the cracked face. Look at all this stuff I have. Alright. You know what else I watched online that if I'd known it was coming to the cinemas, I probably should have looked up, I would have seen in cinema? The Blackening. Which that would be, I feel like that would be a good movie to see with a crowd. That was funny. But that is also out like now, I'm fairly sure. In UK and Irish cinemas. Very funny. Alrighty. Let's deliver this last relic to this freak. You climb the broken steps of the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold to deliver the relic. So the trailer for the Blackening before talking to me. It's not high comedy. I'll say that. It is extremely lowest common denominator, but I laughed. I think I said on Letterboxd, it's like if they made a good scary movie. You know the franchise scary movie. It's like it's still a scary movie, but it's like what if they made like a better, funnier, less annoying one of them? That is the vibe of that film. I mean, it is very much leaning on referential and genre parody heavily. If you were put off by the trailer, I don't think the film would sway you. I'll say that. I'm not gonna try and sell you on it. He approaches, drawing closer with the incessant licking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. I do not, sir. It will become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time, I will be with you. Chat, specifically Ring Rust. Am I ready, or do I need some time to prepare? I'm happy to go a little bit late, by the way, on this final aspect of the game. I don't mind staying late, but resource-wise, do I need anything, or are we just hitting the road here? I'm assuming this is le final act. Also, if there's another 2 hours of game, obviously I will call it here and we'll do it next week. But if I don't need any special resources and it's doable in the next reasonable amount of time, we will soldier on here. I don't want to. I just don't want to leave like 20-minute mission to next week and then we just have a super short stream, you know. He said, "You know what's next." I'm like, Mr. Collector, sir. I can assure you, I have no idea. I've been trying to not be eaten by giant fish and piranhas, and I've been trying to piece together puzzles and keep track of my sanity. Look at my eyeball at the top there. Actually, you know what? Let me rest for a bit because my sanity is not doing super well right now. Not anything in particular. If you're not bothered about what ending you get, I wouldn't say I'm not bothered, but I would also rather get the ending I'm going to get rather than specifically like follow hints to change my ending. Do you know what I mean? I think I'd rather get the ending that I'm going to get. That's very much my vibe with Baldur's Gate 3 as well. I was asking for tips earlier, but I was like, but don't spoil things for me. I'm also gonna try and not save scum in that game. I'm gonna try and just fucking play it. Do you know what I mean? Just play it and like, and whatever happens. And if I fuck up and I get a terrible ending and a terrible story, I'd rather just have that and have that be my experience. Let's hit the road here, Collector. We'll make one final voyage. This time it will be with you. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? Yes. I always appreciate when a game tells you that. Warning, one more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Are you sure you wish to continue? Okay, so I guess I can come back and get different endings, I guess, since if no progress is being saved, presumably my save game then is at this point, so I can come back here later. That's fine. Is that game turn-based? Yes. And also, as I learned from in the tutorial area, it doesn't tell you, but I just kind of realized it by getting fucked up. It's also, the combat is like, it's not XCOM-y, but your location and your movement and your position on the battlefield does matter. Baldur's Gate 3 is fucking cool. I realize I'm the 7 millionth person to say that, but yeah. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Brother, I am unaware of your intentions. I really don't know what we're going for here. I have to say, I have not picked up on much. This is one of those things I think you do lose when you're streaming. I haven't really picked up on much of the lore of this. I'm way too early to meaningfully comment on Baldur's Gate, but Snowboy, if you like decisions and like them really mattering, not bullshit putting it on the back of the box and then actually not really, I think this will be your jam. I think this will be your jam. Our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such significant cargo. Make haste. Oh, I've also installed Disco Elysium on my Steam Deck, so I'm going to try and play that game for like the 5th time. I've had no problems with it in any of the I've put a couple hours into it on PC, on PS5, and then on PC again. And every time I kind of like get distracted by something else, and then when I'm like, oh, I should go back to Disco Elysium, I'm like, I can't remember where I am, and I'm not in the mindset, and I've kind of I want to fucking like take a week off work and just play that game. Do you know what I mean? Because I know I did like my time with it, but I've never kind of committed to just playing that. I'm always playing too many things at once. You know what I mean? Yeah, so he's always saying the exact same thing. Yeah, it has to be the only game you're playing at the moment. Which I kind of feel like Baldur's Gate will be as well. I kind of feel like other than the stuff I'm streaming, I'm gonna put everything else to the side, and just play Baldur's Gate for now. Reminder: your game will not be saved at this dock. Okay, I get it. Traveling at night. Okay, Greater Marrow. West. Okay, there we go. No, I nearly teleported back to his fucking dock. Okay. Yeah, I when I installed it on my deck, because Steam Cloud obviously auto syncs your progress. It was like I installed Disco Elysium and it was like 3 hours. Like, wait, what? I didn't play it. I was like, oh yeah, I did play this game for 3 hours. Also, I bought that game when it first came out, and I guess they just automatically upgraded everyone to the final cut, because that's the version that downloaded on my Steam Deck. I didn't make a separate purchase for that, which is nice. I appreciate that. I got the version where they patched out all the Chapo guys, sadly. Alright, I have no idea what to expect here. Gonna put my money on some variety of Cthulhu monster grabbing us. Some variety of squid, god, shark, demon. We're definitely dying. I'm putting money on dying. I would put the mortgage money. I would put the Rosie's vet money on death here. I would not bet Rosie's vet money. That vet has been a shining light for us. Rosie's vet has better bedside manner than a lot of doctors I've dealt with in my lifetime. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us. And where we can at last bring her back. Oh! Again, when you're streaming, you're not yeah, it's trinkets belonging to his significant other who is lost at sea, I guess. And only because of what we've achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one frozen in time, he throws the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, he throws the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more, he throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. He slots the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. He throws the music box overboard. Its key is left unturned. Find a use for the relics. Sorry, my Steam achievements pop up right here across my titties. You can't see them because I'm in the way. Oh, it is Cthulhu! It is Cthulhu bullshit, I knew it! Oh, that's sick. Oh my god, that's sick. Ah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Dredge. Oh! Oh, so it's like a fucking damn. It's like sacrifice stuff to bring back the loved one, but also destroy the town. Oh, okay. Oh, the shipwright. Actually, the shipwright in the first town is like the only character who I thought was marginally nice. Everyone else is a fucking dickhead or a weirdo. I got the bad ending. Okay, that's all right. That's fair enough. I feel like I get a lot of bad endings in games, I'm fairly sure. Oh yeah, Mitch, you actually did right. I made the Life is Strange comparison. That is very similar to Life is Strange 1. I went with the sacrifice Chloe save the town ending in Life is Strange 1, by the way. Like, Life is Strange is always my example I go to for, I don't know if this is a hot take. Generally speaking, I like it when a video game just has an ending. You know, fittingly, me being the Last of Us guy, I just like when they just like, we're writing a beginning, middle, and an end. Because Life is Strange is a good example, and I think GTA 5 is also a good example. There's a lot of games where there's multiple endings, and they can be categorized as, you know, good, neutral, or bad, but they can also be categorized as the one that got a lot of good writing in it and a lot of thematic conclusions to the characters, and then the shit thrown together one that they had because someone suggested there be multiple endings. I think the ending of Life is Strange where you save Chloe is one of the, it's so anticlimactic in terms of like presentation of the cutscene, the writing, everything about it relative to the one where you sacrifice her. That one's the more poetic, wonderful, thematically appropriate, better animated cutscene. Oh, everything. That's the better ending. Same with GTA 5. If you pick, like, any of the endings you pick for GTA 5 that are not team up and do the suicide mission, those endings are all terrible. They're all terrible. This is nothing to do with Dredge, but the story is very much I found the story in this to be very much a kind of vibey, less character-driven experience. This is cool. Credits is usually the time to talk about the game you're playing, Barry, and not talk about GTA 5's ending. Yeah, this is really cool. I think it got a little bit I think obviously they had to escalate the difficulty a little bit, and obviously for like the Devil's Spine, it got a little bit backtracky and a little bit grindy for me, but again, I suppose I still got it done here in 2 hour window. That's cool. That I would certainly say that is one of the better games of the year. Absolutely. Looks great, sounds great. Really eerie, creepy vibes, without like explicitly being a horror thing. Really unique premise for a game as well. The little kind of like boat-based exploration and the resource management kept it, you know. I can see an alternate universe where this is kind of a boat equivalent of a walking simulator. But I thought the economy of the game was actually really good. The upgrades, the money, you know, needing to have a bigger hull and the various types of, they gamified what could have been a very linear kind of narrative experience. They gamified it quite well. I really enjoyed that. GTA 4 had some multiple. Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's a good example. That is a good example. I love GTA 4. I actually just this week uninstalled it from my Steam Deck because I was like, I got about 6 hours into a new game and I haven't touched it in like weeks, and I was like, all right, this thing's taking up quite a bit of storage. I gotta give it the heave-ho. Also, fucking Rockstar and their launcher. Steam Deck really highlights this kind of thing. Is you got to be online. You got to have an online connection. It makes you have a separate save file for online and offline mode. I don't know why. It has no multiplayer, so the current version on Steam has no multiplayer. So I don't know why, but if you were like on a fucking train or whatever and you've got no Wi-Fi and you try to check their Rockstar social club, they're like, oh, you're offline, so you're not allowed to access your save. So we're going to give you, so you can play it offline, but they make you have a separate save file, so you have to start the game from scratch, basically, if you've always had, it's terrible. So I was like, all right, love GTA 4, but it's getting the heave-ho. Sleeping Dogs also got the heave-ho from my Steam Deck, because I was like, all right, again, the ghost, make Sleeping Dogs 2. But again, I got a couple hours into a fresh save, and I was like, all right, I've scratched the itch. It has to go. Garrett, you and I are going to have a lot of conversations at the end of this year. We do not have time for GTA 4 talk. We really don't. There's going to be enough stuff. We're going to have enough hours to log without having to do the GTA 4 cast. I'll say that. I mean, killing Trevor in GTA 5 is like, for me and most people as players who couldn't tolerate him in any capacity, the most satisfying and noble ending. But thematically, I don't think it made I don't think it makes sense. They wrote that game thinking you'd think he's class, which annoyingly a lot of people do. People fucking love Trevor in Grand Theft Auto. It's like he's the greatest. Oh god, GTA 5 is a game that I just, oh man. Let's not get into GTA 5. That's Dredge. Dredge is really cool. Is this like a first time effort from this studio? I'm not familiar with this studio. I'll put it up here. I recently upgraded my RAM on my computer, so the laptop should not explode when I go on Chrome here. Dredge. Dredge. Developed by Black Salt Games, excuse me. Okay, yeah, their website just seems to list Dredge on it. I'll take here. Published by Team 17, who, by the way, Team 17, are they secretly like the most publishing company in the world? They release 10 million games a year. They release so many games. Okay, yeah, it seems like just Dredge for this studio, but I will be super curious about what they do next. This is one as well. This is a game also that they may I may fire this up off air and do a little bit of trophy hunting or Steam achievement hunting, I guess, because I don't think it's take a look at how much it holds up on the old storage. It is less than a gigabyte, that game. That's impressive. That is impressive. It is less than certain versions of Proton. And it is much and it's less than Combat Master. It's less than Max Payne 2, which I've also just started replaying. Now that's a video game. Less than a gig. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this on the old deck, and I'll probably do a little bit of achievement hunting, a little bit of might scope out that good ending, see if I can do a little bit better for myself there. Yeah, less than a gig is actually really impressive in these times. Obviously, it is not the biggest, most expansive open world in the game, but games are quite large these days. Do you know what I mean? That's going to do it for Dredge. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you stuck with us the whole way through, we'll be back tomorrow with more of The Simpsons, which I'm fascinated to see where after that first stream, they threw me a lot of curveballs in that first stream. So I'm curious where The Simpsons goes tomorrow. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, I'll stick a link in the description. Do pop by on the old Discord if you're not there already. We'd like to see you. And next Wednesday, we'll be back with a new game. Another 2023 release. I'm working through them old 2023 releases, making use of my streaming time. And we will be playing Trepang 2, which is the Fear spiritual successor. So I'm looking forward to some like dual wielding, gun toting, blood soaked bullet time violence. But also, if you enjoyed me getting jump scared with Dredge, I have great news for you. It's probably going to happen more on Wednesdays to come. So thanks very much for chatting. Thank you so much, all our subbers, our gifters, our cheerers, our chatters, everyone. Do greatly appreciate you all. And I will talk to you all tomorrow for more Simpsons. Have a good one.